Directions, find the product. All right, so these are ones whenever it asks us to find the product or multiply, we will be either choosing the arrow method or the box method. And I think on some of these, I'll just depend. Sometimes I'll use the box method and sometimes I will use the arrow method. Actually, I could probably do both ways on either one just in case you need it. All right, this one, if we do the arrows, we're going to distribute. I'm going to get 6e squared times 4e will be 24e to the third. And then minus 6e squared times e squared will be 6e to the 4. Remember, I'm adding my exponents on the variables. And then plus 6e squared times 7 is 42e squared. And if I did the box method on this one, I'd only have one row, and then I have 3 columns. So that's what it would look like. And then my boxes will be filled in 24e to the third, negative 6e to the 4, positive 42e to the second, and we'd get the exact same answer that I got up above. All right, number 9. Again, I'll start with my arrows. I'll take the 8z times both parts, and then I'll take the 2 times both parts. So if 8z times 3z is 24z squared, and then 8z times negative 4 will be negative 32z, and then positive 2 times 3z will be positive 6z squared, and then 2 times negative 4 will be negative 8. And then if I combine like terms, I'll get 24z squared. Well, this right here should have just been a 6z. Sorry about that. 2 times 3z is just 6z. If I combine like terms, negative 32z plus 6z will be negative 26z, and then minus 8. Right? If you did the box method, we're going to have 2 rows and 2 columns. Don't forget to bring the negative with the 4. And then 8z times 3z will be 24z squared. 8z times negative 4 will be negative 32z. 2 times 3z is 6z. And then 2 times negative 4 is negative 8. And then again, if we combine like terms, I'd get 24z squared. If I put these two together, that will give me negative 26z minus 8. Okay, problem 10, 2x minus 3 times 2x plus 3. I'm going to do the arrow way first again. I'll take the 2x times both parts, and then I'll take the negative 3 times both parts. So 2x times 2x is 4x squared. 2x times 3 is a positive 6x. Negative 3 times 2x is negative 6x. Negative 3 times 3 is not 0, it is negative 9. Okay, and then 6x minus 6x, they will just cancel each other out, so I'm left with 4x squared minus 9. If I were to do the box way, I'd get 2 rows and then 2 columns. Don't forget to bring down the minus with your 3. And then if I fill in my boxes here, I'll have 4x squared, 6x, negative 6x, and once again negative 9. That's not 0 because we're multiplying. And then if I write it down, I'll get 4x squared. My 6x and negative 6x cancel each other out, and then I just get minus 9. Right, number 11, 3x minus 5 squared. Don't be fooled by this one. We really need to do 3x minus 5 times 3x minus 5. Right, doing it the arrow method. If I take the 3x and distribute it, and then the negative 5 and distribute it, 3x times 3x is 9x squared. 3x times negative 5 is negative 15x. Negative 5 times 3x is negative 15x. And negative 5 times negative 5 is a positive 25. And then combining like terms, I'll get 9x squared minus 30x plus 25. Right, if you were to use the box for this, we'd get 2 rows, 3x and negative 5, and then 2 columns, 3x and negative 5. Don't forget the negative with the 5s. Okay, and then filling in my box, I get 9x squared, negative 15x, negative 15x, and positive 25. Then combining like terms again, I get negative 9x squared minus 30x plus 25, and I should have an x there. The code letter for this video is I. Right, problem 12. I'm actually just going to work this one the box way because that's the way that I prefer it for this one. So if you're an arrow drawer, go right ahead. My rows are going to be 5n and negative 2. And then my columns are going to be 9n squared, positive 3n, and negative 2. Alrighty. So if we do 5n times 9n squared, we're going to get 45n to the third, because remember we need to add our exponents, and there's an invisible one there. My next box will be 15n squared. My next box will be 5n times negative 2, which is negative 10n. And then down below, negative 2 times 9n squared will be negative 18n squared. Negative 2 times 3n, negative 6n. Negative 2 times negative 2, positive 4. And then from here, we're going to combine like terms, bring down my 45n to the third, but now I can put these two together. Negative 18n squared and a positive 15n squared will give me negative 3n squared. Negative 6n and negative 10n will give me negative 16n, and then just bring down my plus 4, and I got it.